Hey Bulldogs, I'm Alexa and I'm here with Ms. Lennon, our new specialty program coordinator and our sizzle coordinator.
Hello.
So are you ready to jump right in?
I'm ready to jump right in. Let's go.
Perfect. So how did you come to want to be an educator and go into education?
So from the time I was in high school, I had really, really great teachers who enjoyed the content that they taught, but in addition to that, they really wanted to be there for the kids. And they showed me that there were other adults in my life that could be there to, ask questions, turn to for support, be a listening ear. So it wasn't just the adults that I had in my life from my family and my friends' parents, but it was this other group of people that really took an interest and showed that they cared. And I wanted to do that for students as well. And I think I've done a pretty decent job of it, at least at my previous schools where I've worked. I know that the kids and I had a really, really good relationship, and the kids that I've met so far here at Hilton, I feel like we're on to really good terms too, so.
Yeah, that's amazing. I think having that support system for students and also for faculty and staff as an administrator now is really an important thing, and I'm very glad that you're doing it.
Yes, it's definitely been a different role, not teaching, but I'm really excited for everything that is going to be coming my way, so.
So as you were going through your education and deciding where you wanted to go in your career, did you ever have any doubts, questions of yourself?
On the whole, no. Once I decided that I wanted to be a teacher, there was some going back and forth. I originally thought maybe music was going to be my avenue, but I turned around and ended up studying Spanish, and I was a Spanish teacher. So in that regard, no, I always really enjoyed and was proud of my decision to be an educator. Now, are there days where I question, what am I doing and why am I doing it? Absolutely. That happens, I think, with everybody, but on the whole, with the journey that I've taken through education, from doing my undergrad to doing both my graduate degrees, I think in my best personal interest, I've made the best decision for myself, and I'm really happy with what I've done and what I'm doing.
I'm glad. That's really great to hear, especially in the educational community, that people are
we really
proud
do
of
what we're doing.
Proud of what they're doing. Is there anything you would say to someone who wants to go into education and wants to be either a school administrator, a teacher, a counselor, anything like that?
I feel like first and foremost, you have to enjoy working with kids, regardless of what age group you want to work with. So that if you enjoy working with the littles in elementary school, if you want to tackle middle school, which I know can be very challenging, or if you want to work with the high school kids, I think first and foremost is you have to be able to be open to working with kids and everything that comes with them, because no classroom, no school is cookie cutter. Students are going to be having different issues that they come to school with. They're going to have different challenges. They're going to have different positive things that they bring, but you have to know that not every day is going to be the same. You're going to be experiencing different things, and you got to enjoy what you're doing. So if you get into education and then you find out maybe it's not for you, there's nothing wrong in changing your mind. It's just a fact of life.
Yeah. So going back to Sizzle and going back to languages, how have you been adjusting as new Sizzle coordinator? How has that process been?
It's definitely been a process. I taught for 16 years before this, so not having to necessarily be dictated by the bell schedule to have to switch gears and go from one class to another, that has definitely been a change. I do miss it a little bit, I'm not going to lie, but I really do like what I'm doing now with the other side of things. So making sure that the Sizzle students have what they need, as well as the other specialty programs. We've got TV production here, cabinet making, and auto tech. So they all fall under my umbrella to making sure that the students that are coming in have what they need. So it's a lot of new challenges, but I'm ready to face them, and so far so good.
Yeah.
I can't complain too much.
I'm glad. I'm very happy that you're here, and I know all of committee and Sizzle is very thankful and happy that you're here, and we cannot wait. And looking ahead, are there any activities with Sizzle that you're most excited about?
So I know we've got the Sizzle tailgate coming up next week. I'm very excited about that. I've heard plenty of good things from you all, from Mrs. Trenchen, that it's a really fun event. In addition to that, I'm very interested to see how Sizzle Conference goes. I've never been a part of something that kind of on a global scale in a way, because we have all the different people that come to talk about what Sizzle can give you in regards to careers in the future. And then on the other side of things too, I'm really excited about the Spanish exchange that we're getting started, because it's the first time that we're doing it, and it's going to be a new experience for everybody. But
Yeah.
I'm real excited to see what this year holds with all the different things we got planned.
I share your excitement for all of those things. I cannot wait for both the Spanish exchange and tailgate and conference and book clubs and just all of these really great
Yes.
things. Yeah. So thank you so much, Miss Lennon, for coming down to the studio.
And thank you for having me.
Of course. Yeah. I'm Alexa, and this is Miss Lennon. We're sending it back to the studio.